Season 1, Episode 6, titled, Facades. The episode opens in Adrian's clinic, the hot California sunlight streaming through immaculate glass windows. He's in the middle of a consultation with a nervous young man seeking a rhinoplasty. As Adrian outlines the procedure, his tone is warm and disarming, but we see his eyes dart subtly to the man's asymmetrical jawline, noticing more imperfections than the patient ever mentioned. Across town, Mara Keene is working late at her desk, reviewing the charity guest lists tied to the victims. Adrian's name keeps appearing, sometimes as a guest, sometimes as a donor, occasionally even as a board member. She circles his name on multiple pages, the wall of evidence in her mind starting to feel solid. She has a lot of unanswered questions still lingering on her mind about the relationship between these charity gala programs, Adrian, and the murders. All she needs is that one solid, watertight evidence that connects all these loose ends. Meanwhile, Elliot Vale drops by Adrian's home unannounced to return some financial documents. He notices that one of Adrian's cars is missing, the older, nondescript sedan Adrian never talks about. When he asks, Adrian casually says, "Oh, it's in the shop," but the answer is not convincing. Elliot doesn't push, but the way Adrian avoids eye contact makes him uneasy. It is beginning to look like his brother, the most revered and sought-after celebrity cosmetic surgeon, is hiding something from him. That evening, Clara Voss is alone in the clinic, filing patient forms. She finds an envelope tucked into one of the folders with her name written on it in red ink. Inside is a single sheet of paper with the words, "Leave while you still can," boldly written in the same red ink. There's no signature. She looks around the empty clinic, rattled. She drops all the forms on the desk and grabs her bag and makes a beeline for the door. The next morning, Adrian visits Captain Sanderson at the station, delivering a sizable check for the department's youth outreach program. It's a friendly, public gesture, but to Mara, watching from her desk, it feels like a move designed to protect himself through goodwill. That night, a new victim is found in a secluded part of Old Calabasas, a woman posed in a chair, wearing a surgical mask over her face. The mask has been cut in such a way that it reveals perfectly reshaped cheekbones and lips beneath. It's the most direct calling card yet, almost daring the police to notice. Mara studies the scene, feeling certain now that the killer is deliberately escalating, testing how close he can get without being caught. She suspects the victim was chosen for her volunteer work at a recent gala, the same event where she last saw Adrian. At the end of the episode, Clara sits in her apartment, staring at the warning note. She's torn between quitting and finding out who sent it. Meanwhile, Adrian is at home, sipping wine in his dimly lit study, flipping through the patient files he removed from the clinic. He pauses on Clara's file, running his fingers over the page in a way that's both protective and threatening, as if deciding whether she belongs among his corrections.